ever taken a landscape you've been really happy with and then found when you look at it on a big screen that there's a person in the way that a real eyesore? Here today we're going to look at a method to get rid of those people. Here's a photo that I took in Toulouse. You can see that along the waterfront here there's people all the way down, and there's a few people at the top, and then there's this sign here which is a real eyesore, and a couple of specks of dust just here, here, here and here. These are all bits that we want to clear up in Photoshop. So the first step is to go and go back to the panelled view, to right click on the single image you want to export, press export, to check it's in the folder you want to send it to, you want to select PSD, a ProPhoto RGB and a 16-bit colour depth. Then press export. Then the next step is to open it up in Photoshop. Now here we see the photo again. If we zoom in, we can see there's people all the way along the front down here. First thing that we need to do is to make a new layer. Press that button, here it comes. Then we want to go over and select the clone stamp tool here, clone stamp. And then we're going to zoom in on our first person that we're going to remove, which is going to be these people over here. We're going to zoom in, drag over to them, and then we're then going to press the Option key, Alt key on a Windows, and select as close as we can to one of these lines. Then we're going to come over and we're going to see how it's moved along, and you just want to line it up so that with the straight edge, and then you're just going to paint in where the bricks are. And you're just going to get rid of all those people. See, here you go, I've gone over the edge. So what we need to do is we just need to do it again, move back over and paint in again. Here, just line up the grass. Grass is nice and easy, so it doesn't have to be that well lined up. And there we go, see we've removed our first person. Here, we've got a larger amount of people. Just going to do the same process again, selecting with a point far enough away. We go here, and then we're just going to paint up. Paint those bricks in. No one will ever know. So this couple here, they haven't moved too far at all, so we can do the same again to move along. Oh, when you see how I've gone slightly too high, so you're just going to Command Z to undo, and you can start again, just line them up. Sometimes you have to reaction click because it gets a bit sticky where it wants to go, and then eventually we'll start again. It'll let you do exactly where you want to go again. Here we've got to be slightly careful, so I'm going to zoom in more, just because of these steps. So let's have see if we can get these legs gone first, and remove the shadows as well. Here we want to just get those light bits, just there with those feet. There we go, that's pretty good. I'm just going to speed through the next batch of the people, just because it's the same process and you don't need to see it all. little legs out. And they're not even really noticeable there. I'm just going to turn the flow down to about 20% here. So that means I can paint some of this area in, just ever so softly, a slight area of the colour, like that. So you can get rid of a little bit of it very gently. Flow only really works if you've got one of these tablets. If you've got a brush, if you're just using your mouse as the brush, then you're going to have to use your opacity and knock that down a little bit, just to sort of blend the colours together a little bit more naturally. Try and line those lines up again. And just paint those out. Just reset yourself somewhere and get rid of that extra little bit of colour which we didn't want just there. The last thing we're going to do is just export the photo so we can use it on social media or on our own websites. So if we go up into File, Export, Export to As, we're going to select JPEG, I'm going to check Export All, name it what you want to, Toulouse River. Leave it in the folder you want to, hit export, and there we go. So hopefully that's helped you learn how to take people out of your photos so they're not an eyesore. Any questions, leave them down in the comments, and thank you for watching this video.